Good evening. Welcome. Uh-oh, that's not good. Welcome. How's everyone's day? Hope y'all had a good day. I didn't do much of anything, but we had company on and off all day long, so that was nice. Hey, Sharon. We're gonna make some pretty pumpkins. Looking into sprinkled out here. Oh, it's really hot in here again. Might have to open the window back up. Hey, Juanita. Who else? Hi, Terry. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, Terry. We got both Terrys tonight. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to open this window because if not, you're going to hear me complain the entire time that I'm burning up. Okay. Hopefully that'll help because it is bad in here right now. Hey, Christy. Hey, Toots. How are you? Thank you, Christy. All right, for those of you that are new, my name is Tracy, and I am an independent designer and leading mentor with Chalk Couture. So glad you're hopping on to spend your Wednesday night with me. Little bit, no. Every time I open the window, they think that's their chance to go try to climb over there. And all that new inventory I got yesterday is still sitting in front of that window because I didn't do anything there. So if you don't mind, sprinkle the love in that little button right down there for me and comment hashtag teal when you do. And that'll get you entered in a drawing for one of my finished pieces at the end of the month. And if you're a member of your local Buy Sell Trade group, go ahead and sprinkle it over there. Comment hashtag BSP, and that'll get you entered to win Happy Mail at the end of the month. Oh, there's 9 of you on here already. Hey, Tammy. All right, so let's get started because I forgot to plug my phone and my iPad in last night, so we might have a little bit of a problem. I got my phone up to 50%, so hopefully it'll last. So as I showed you last night, these are all new pumpkin cutouts. And there's a pumpkin transfer that goes with them. We're only going to do one side tonight. We'll save the other side for another night. And I was going through, looking through all my fall stuff, realizing that I don't have much fall ribbon and flowers and stuff. I'm going to have to go shopping. So, for me, right? All right, Mary. How are you doing? You tired? Everyone saying hi, Mom.
Hi.
Thank you, Tammy. You want to say hi? Yeah, he keeps climbing on me. Say hi, Tiny. Tell all the people hi. Oh, I love you too. Now, you can go lay down and let Mommy work. Very long day. I'm sorry. I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't move until about 1 o'clock. And Sarah came over, and I was still in the shower when she got here. Of course, I have 3 Normals, not including the one in the house. And I knew she was coming, so I just kind of slid the shower door open and hollered. Yeah, we're getting too old for 12-hour days. And said, hey, I'll be out in a few. And then she left. Well, Scott and his buddy came home to get the ladder. And then they left. Then Sarah left. And my friend Myrnie came down. And then my friends from up the holler that bring their trash down came down. And oh, it's just been we've had more people here. Oh, and Scott's brother stopped by. We've had more people here today than we have in 6 months. And some awesome fall. Oh my. Oh yeah, I mentioned after all that rain, I have to go to Dollar Tree Friday when I get paid. Is anybody else going to Dollar Tree and spend $100? Or is it just me? I go in there because I'm in there for one thing, and next thing you know, the lady's telling me I owe her $96. Who knew? Hey, Sandy. It's worth it, though, right? All right, so let's get started. Cut these open. And everything we're using tonight can be found on my website. And it's all brand new. Yes, ma'am. Get shopping. Isn't he cute? Those are super cute. So I'm going to let y'all decide. Are we going to do just fall? Or are we going to do Halloween? You tell me. What would you like tonight? The fall or the Halloween? You sound terrible. I'm calling the doctor. Y'all heard me tell her. It's out there in the internet world now. She needs an antibiotic. Where's Terry? Tell her, Terry.
Shut up. I'll take my treatment so you're done.
No, we're only doing one tonight. Paul. Even Christy, she don't even know you, and she said you sound terrible. I need to get her some antibiotics. Well, shoot, I'm trying to pin. Well, I guess it won't let me pin because I'm not under. All right. Well, I put the shopping link in the comments. It won't let me pin it. Paul fall Halloween. I knew that. Juanita loves Halloween, y'all. We were talking about that on her live. Alright, the fall wins. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get our transfer out of the package. They all come this way, doesn't matter if it's the smallest or the biggest. Comes in real handy for storing them. They have that little hole at the top. Yeah, we'll do fall tonight. That'll give me a chance to go get some more cute things to do Halloween. I got a bunch of Halloween ribbon here, but it's okay, not a bunch. I have 4 different kinds from last year, and there's not much left on them. Sandy says fall too. Fall it is. Alright, so I'm not going to cut my macro sheet on this one. I found it makes it a lot easier to store them. Oh, we'll do the Halloween eventually. So I always write on the back, even though I'm not cutting up the macro sheet. Which one, Tammy? I have 3. The little one is Tiny, the medium one is Spike, and the big one is Santana. Okay, so I'm just going to use my transfer trimmers, and I'm going to lift the transfer. All you got to do is run your finger over the edge like that, and it'll come up. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it out on the macro sheet, or lift it off the macro sheet and cut it out. And once you get it started, literally, you can just run your scissors. You don't even have to actually do any cutting. This is a vinyl mesh, so it cuts super easy. I think I'm going to do that one, because that one will be fun for Halloween. I have some ribbon to match this one. And I'm in love with this one we're cutting out right now. That says apple picking and all that on it. Super cute. This one's got some funky angles going on, y'all. Y'all thought I had trouble cutting a straight line before. Woo. Actually, I think I'm doing better in an angle. Oh, a little bit more right there in the corner. Y'all got quiet on me. I'm concentrating. Whew. We're almost there. This one's taking a minute. Mesmerized by my spinning technique. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm actually doing pretty good this way. Mommy, you need to lay down.
Here, baby. Come here.
I can't get that lifted up. There we go. Let's see if I concentrate really hard. I might actually cut it straight. And with our transfer trimmers, they're coated so that they won't snag your transfers. And if you stay on those cut lines, you will not have any snags or anything. I promise you. Every time I have a snag or like it wanting to shred, I forget what that's called. It's where I went off the cut line. Put me on, Yui. My hands won't work, y'all. Alright, last little bit. So, like, have y'all watched other, just in general, me watching people do things, videos on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, any of them, and they make something look so easy that you're like, OMG, that's easy. I can do that. And then you go and try to do it, and you're like, that's not so easy. That's how I'm feeling right now. All right, we got them cut. Got them cut. So let's sand and wax. Now we're not gonna, well, I don't know. Maybe we will distress them. You want to do a light sand, no matter what, light sand. But if you want to, you can distress them. Hey, there's my little sanding block. See, I made it. It's sitting there and I forgot about it. But y'all, no matter what, you want to sand lightly before you wax, and that's going to help prevent bleeding, especially with the black velvet. For some reason, if you don't sand, it wants to bleed. Just tap that on my chair. And you probably shouldn't sand on top of your typing cloth like I'm sitting here doing. I did laundry yesterday and forgot to throw them in it. So if you do not want to distress them, I would suggest using like 180 grit sandpaper. This is 120. You can use it. It should, if you don't press hard on it like I was doing, it would be okay. But I wouldn't go past a 120 grit because it definitely will distress it. Just gonna wipe that nest off. Don't want to get nest on my transfer. That would not be cool. You can just use a damp rag or a tack cloth. That was the other thing that I'm out of that I need to get. But apparently, with what's going on in our world, tack cloths are hard to come by. I've had a hard time finding them. But they come in real handy. They'll get one swipe, all you need. All right. So now I miss all your. Hey, Sarah. I was just telling them that you were here today. See, I just want to make sure. Can y'all see me? Because I'm all camouflage today. Scott picked up camouflage nails last night. So I got my camouflage shirt, my camouflage shorts. I went up to my friend's house, and her husband was like picking, what kind of lies you tell? And I said, you can't see me. I'm camouflaged. All right, so I'm going to get our surface wax, and we're going to wax this. Yeah, Sarah was here when I come home telling her. Y'all have a friend like that? Like they come over and y'all just hang out, and like if you need to run an errand, you're like, hey, I'll be right back. And they're totally cool with it. They do their thing. It's good to have a friend like that. Like we could sit here for 2 hours and never say a word, and me on my phone working, her me on her phone working. Or we can sit there and yam and have fun the whole time. And I'm like, maybe we ought not chalk them. They're looking pretty kind of cute. I like them the way they are. I bet y'all want to see it. Especially with those new beautiful fall colors. All right, so now that we got them waxed, I'm gonna get my cleaner. I didn't say clean, y'all. Cleaner fuzzing cloth. And we're gonna start with the little baby pumpkin and work our way up. And you want to fuzz. All we're doing is we're getting lint on the back of it, especially when they're new. And I was watching another designer earlier, and she had a really good tip. If you're new and you don't know, like, have I fuzzed it enough, or if you just take your transfer and put a little spot on your surface, if it pulls up easy, you have fuzzed enough. Hey, Lori. All right, so with the cutouts, now those of you that have been with me for a while know I struggle. They are literally the exact size as the cutout. The transfer is the exact same size as the cutout. And sometimes I struggle to get it on there. Now it helps if you don't shake. Let's see how it done. And see, this one has a lot, doesn't have a huge silk screen area. Isn't that pretty, Sarah? I'm liking it a lot. It reminds me of rope, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like wheat stalk or something like that. You see, you don't have anything. It's, not adhering much. Just that center part. So when you get to one like this one with the big bow on it, you have to be really careful to get it lined up to where you're not going to have a bunch of air bubbles and it's going to stay in place. All right, so we got all these new pretty colors. I'm thinking the pomegranate and the purple I'm wanting to use on this medium one that says autumn and fall and whatnot. Um, should we use the jade or the shimmer pumpkin? Or we can do like the shimmer pumpkin on the main part and do the little lines in the jade, and that would be pretty. Sharon's liking that. Jade. And hey, Angela, how are you? Jade, Lori says shimmer pumpkin. Terry, you're liking that Numo? Like y'all do the shimmer pumpkin in this main area and then these small lines do the jade. I think that would look really pretty. Let's see. So I think my detail tool would be perfect to do them lines. And then my multi-tool or a mini squeegee. Mini. Let's try a mini. To split it up. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, that jade is really pretty, and I can't wait to see it. I saw someone use the berry, the one I got that in the ink, but in the paste today, ooh, was it pretty. You need to go lay down. Mommy is working. I figured he been wore out. They played hard again today. And come in covered in burrs. Sat there for like ever picking burrs out of him. Ooh, look how sparkly. So I'm not going to waste any of that. All that's going to go right back in my jar. No, Tiny.
Come here, Tiny. Come here, baby. Come on.
All right. Hey, Mickey. Terry. I don't know what's with him. He's like all of a sudden this evening wants to be on mommy. He might be tired. They played hard again today. Okay, and then we're gonna get the jade open. Thanks, Mickey. Oh, it's camouflage. You can't see it. That microphone has really made a difference. Oh, yeah, y'all, that is really pretty. So with all of our paste, you want to make sure that you stir it every time you're going to use it. It's all of our products are non-toxic, but our paste is also naturally pigmented. So you want to make sure you get that all mixed up and you have a good consistent color. to work with. Alright, so we're going to do the jade first. That's going to be the hard part. It's I say the hard part, y'all, but look how hard. Draw that right down through that line. That's how hard it is. It helps if I actually get it in the paste. So I'm just picking up a little teeny tiny bit on the end of this detail tool. Now, of course, you can do this all in one color any way you'd like. And you literally would have already, all you have to do, none. But sometimes you want to make it a little extra special. And that little tiny squeegee on that detail tool is just right for these small lines. And our artist toolkit has an even smaller one. So like you can get super detailed. Because it is like super detailed, pointed at the end. That is a little tiny squeegee. You want to work kind of quickly, even though our new Creamy Dreamy paste formula does not dry as quickly. You do not want to let it dry your silk screen. And the fact that I have my window open and there is a breeze coming in, I want to make sure. That's brand new, Christy. If you look on my website under accessories, it's called the Artist Toolkit. It's going to come with this on dark surfaces only will replace your ear cleaners for cleaning up. It'll come with that main brush and this smaller brush. That is our new Artist Toolkit. Which, if y'all remember when we got those Hello Kits on the rounds, and it come with that black, I was like, OMG, love it, need it. We need to sell these in my lolly. And sure enough, they came out with them. Okay, I figured you had. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this side. Come on. And you can see the lines on there. And then I'm just going to lay that back down and run my finger over the areas that I have not chalked to put them out tight. I just didn't want that to dry in my silk screen. And I got one more section over here. Yes, on dark surfaces only. It's like a little sponge. So if say you're working on one of our chalkboards and you have a little spot that you need to clean up, instead of having to use an ear cleaner, it is a little rinse, sponge with a handle on it. But they said to be cautious and use it only on dark surfaces because they've noticed it can leave a blemish on a lighter surface, and they are trying to come up with a way to remedy that. Alright, so let's get this pumpkin going. I'm going to do that real quick before it dries. Remove all your excess. That excess goes back in the jar. No waste. Waste not, want not. So what's for dinner tonight, everyone? We've already had dinner. We already cooked and ate. Scott was tired, so but I need some new ideas. Tired of making the same old stuff. I think I might have went. Yep. I got into my rice and chicken, hamburger and tater tot. Yeah. Yeah, an ear cleaner, Mickey. Just like our detail tool made it to where we didn't have to use those teeth cleaners anymore. Now we don't have to use the ear cleaners. Kind of. We had spam sandwiches and potato chips tonight. Egg and cheese, Hardee's. Why does that not surprise me? Chicken and noodles, spaghetti, pulled pork. I made that a couple weeks ago. If y'all don't have an Instant Pot, you need to get one. I have not used my crock pot since. I can make pulled pork in less than 2 hours. I throw it in there right before I go live, and when I'm done, it's done. We're ready to eat. Super cool. Make all kinds of stuff in it. We're almost there. This one's taking a minute, y'all. I must not be holding my mouth right tonight. I know what I should have done. Y'all know you can cut our squeegees in half, right? Or in thirds or whatever. If you cut a mini squeegee in half, Mickey does it all the time. It'll make it smaller, but bigger than your multi-tool. So areas like I'm working with right now can be done in a jiffy. Bloody and cheese and chip, potatoes with Italian sausage and baked beans. Potato chip sandwich with mayo. Oh no. Yeah, Jen, I love my Instant Pot. My Instant Pot and my air fryer. I don't use my air fryer as much, but that Instant Pot gets a workout around here. I keep making a mess, y'all. Keep getting it in those little lines. Maybe I shouldn't have done them first. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Here we go. So we're going to pull straight up to the sky. And we're going to try not to get covered in paste. And we're going to try not to put our fingers in it and smear it. All the things that I'm good at. You always want to pull from the center, never corner. One of my hairs. Oh, how pretty. Even with my little mistakes, you can't even hardly see them. And I'm just putting that sticky side up in a pan of water over there. Look how pretty. I am loving them two colors together. What do y'all think? And that was Jade and Pumpkin. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, Instant Pot is awesome. I like everything I ever made in the crock pot, I now make in the Instant Pot in like half the time. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, them two colors went really pretty together. And you still got that shimmer, but it's kind of broke up and pretty. Pretty. Thank you, Mary. Nope, it was Jane. We're going to use Shimmer Spruce on the Lord, the big one. We got to try out all these awesome new colors. You know, people ask me what my favorite color is. It depends on what day of the week it is and what mood I'm in. I'll tell you, like, I'm not a pink kind of girl. But then some days they're singing all pink. Alright, so you always want to be sure to clean around your rim so you get a nice seal. It is chalk based, so air will dry it up. Yeah, it is, but it's a little darker than the eucalyptus. I think it and the eucalyptus would be really pretty together too. So let's just set him over here out of the way. Super cute, right?
You don't have to dry him. You don't have to dry him.
He'll dry. As long as I don't get near him, he'll dry without getting smeared. It's hot enough in here. Yeah, just a minute. I'll grab the eucalyptus here in a minute and we'll hold them side by side. I think maybe, like, just looking at it, maybe a shade too tops darker. Alright, so this one, I'm super excited. I love this one. From the minute I saw it, this one has all the sayings. Apple picking, scented candles, sweater weather, autumn fall, cozy, crunchy leaves, pumpkin pie, all kinds of things. Thanks, Jen. So we're going to fuzz it up real good. Now remember, when they're new, you have to fuzz them more. Once you've used them, 15, 20 times, you don't really have to fuzz them much. They are guaranteed 8 to 12 uses, but like everything in life, if you take good care of it, it'll take good care of you and will last longer. think I got a piece of fluid on there. So the other test about how do you know if you've fuzzed enough? If you think you have, fuzz it 3 more times. Amazon. We're doing it everything. It has made a huge difference. From what everyone's saying, they can hear me a lot better now. All right, that might be good. So same thing. We're just going to line it up. It's got like 3 little knots for the stem. And you know, this one, let's see. I line it. Yep. Move it over just a tad. There we go. I think I got it. Nope. And there's something wrong under here. This had something of a fuzzing cloth. Might have been moss or something. It is. So, you know, like, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth yet, no big deal. You can use your shirt, a towel, anything. And it's all right that, you know, we want fuzz on the back, but we don't want fuzz gorillas that are going to keep our silk screen from sealing. All right, let's try this again. It's still going off the end on me. Went right back. How fooey. I said, I personally struggle with getting them on there right on all the cutouts. See if I get one side lined up, the other side ain't lined up. I might have it now, y'all. Fine, sure. I got it. Yay! That one took a little more patience than what I'm used to. Alright, so we're going to do this one in pomegranate and shimmer plum. I know why sometimes I can't remember the names. We can do the words in the shimmer plum and all the little things in the pomegranate, or we could just hot mess it. What y'all think? I know, right? I'm excited. Right. Oh my goodness, that one like kind of kicked my butt putting it on there, y'all. Should we hot mess it? I'm thinking that might be a good idea. I know Mary will say yes. Sharon says hot mess. Lori, hot mess. Why not? Yeah, why not? I agree. Spruce and no wonder that one was leaking. The lid's stuck in the other lid. Remember when I pulled it out, y'all? It was kind of had a leak yesterday. That's right. I'm gonna scoop all that back in my jar. Yes, this one is gorgeous. It reminds me of pretty purple nail polish. I figured you'd love it, Christy. You're my purple lady, right? My bright colors. That pomegranate's pretty too. It reminds me of a pretty lipstick color. Alright, so let's hot mess this baby up. 1, 2, 3, none, right? Just kind of random little knots. Christy, are you making a shopping list while you're at it? Marmy lipstick, Lori, I hear you. Yes, hot mess, Jen. See, then we don't have to worry. We can't make a mistake if we hot mess it, right? All right. So we don't want to put too much on there because we don't want to waste it. But we're going to get our squeegee and we're going to start moving things around. That's awesome, Christy. So we're just going to start swirling, moving. You can do it however you want. You can do a zigzag through it. I'm thinking here. It's going to be beautiful. And we still had way more paste than we needed. See, we have a whole ton of it on there. And unfortunately, we can't put that back in our jar. I'm removing all the excess. Not only will it make your project look better, normally if you can put it back in your jar, but it's also going to make your transfer easier to clean. Oh, I see a little spot there that didn't get hit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Can y'all see the sparkly? Thanks, Jen. I am going to hit this one with the dryer. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Jen. I am going to hit this one with the dryer. The shimmers can take a little longer to dry. And knowing me, I'll mess it up. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Jen. Alright, so we have our small and our medium. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lori. That one turned out pretty. I'm in love. I'm in love with that shimmer plum and pomegranate together. They complement each other very well, as do the jade and the shimmer pumpkin. Hey, Robert, how are you? Robert, you missed all the new stuff yesterday. And we are playing with all the new colors tonight. Thanks, Robert. Oh, night, Nikki. I'll be there in a few. I need the ombre and the main one. Oh, I hear you. Well, that's probably what you needed to be doing. All right, so the main one. We ombre. Let's see. Well, we've got the shimmer spruce. Let me get into my bag of tricks. Do we have the Mary? I don't think I got the Mary in case. No, I didn't. Well, maybe we should ombre it with shimmer olive. Do the shimmer spruce and the shimmer olive. Start at the olive and bring it down into the spruce since it's darker. I'm thinking that might be perfect, y'all. What do you think? Let me get my olive. I see it, I see it. And we were gonna compare the eucalyptus and the jade, weren't we? While I'm up. Why not? Yes, sure. That'd be pretty. So here is the comparison, and then that's the jade. That's the eucalyptus. Okay. They're close. I'm thinking the jade is a little greener than the eucalyptus, but they do complement each other very well. All right. So let's get this one fuzzed up. And we shall ombre the olive and the shimmer spruce. And Sarah will go nuts because that green is her color. She'll be coming back over tomorrow trying to steal my pumpkin. Alright, so like I said, this one has a huge silkscreen area. And it is kind of challenging. Yeah, the eucalyptus is more of a blue tinge, where this is more of a green tinge. I agree. Let me just make sure I got that closed up well. Oh boy. Oh, there's one of my big long hairs in the silk screen. Well, I think I got it. I think I can. I think I can. Well, that one went on pretty easy. I only had problems with the medium one. Normally, I don't know, I fight with them and get frustrated. So let's go ahead and get our olive. And our shimmer olive and shimmer harvest did come back for fall this year, which is super exciting. They were very popular. Get all that beautiful goodness back in the jar and stir them up. So this is the shimmer olive from last year. I think I used it on almost everything. And the shimmer harvest is the golden goodness. It will look very nice with the shimmer pumpkin. They'll complement each other well. All right, so we're going to go down about halfway, and then we're going to leave a space, and then we're going to do the other half, and then we'll blend them together to do our ombre effect. So when you come down to your quitting point, you want to leave like a line of excess paste that you would normally take off. Where I tell you to remove all your excess, when you're ombreing, you don't do that until you're done. Ah, way too much paste on there. Falling off the side. It really doesn't take much paste, y'all. Not much at all. And since we're working with paste and not ink, we can do it every which way we want to. We don't have to worry about only going top to bottom. Ooh, that matches my fingernails. Uh-oh. We're going to finish just in time for my phone tonight, y'all. All right, so you see I got that line right there. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my shimmer sprays. I'm going to leave a little space in between the two. Okay? Almost. And once again, you want to work quickly so it does not dry in your silk screen. Especially if you have a fan or air blowing on it, it will dry quicker. I kind of like it when I'm in here by myself and I'm working with ink, and I have a little desktop air conditioner, and it dries my ink pretty quickly. Makes me more productive. All right, pulling all that excess off. Now here's the fun part. We are going to blend these. And all I'm going to do is get a little bit of water on my finger. Just to sprint tiny circles. And see, this can take you back to your childhood and finger painting. And you can do it as, far up and down as you want to, your choice. And then I'm just going to get my squeegee and take all that excess off. That really does match my nails, y'all. Just like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. That's pretty. Give it a quick dry here. Thanks, Mary. And then, thanks, Robert. Yes, it does, Lori, because I kept twisting it. If you make one straight, then the other one, yeah. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, none of that fun. Like, even though I do this every day, every time I pull a transfer up, I get excited and see the peel and reveal. Look how pretty that came out. And can y'all see how beautiful? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Lori. So, let me get my mess out of the way. And these all stand up on their own. You don't have to have some kind of holder for them or anything like that. And there, oh, going back just a little bit more. YouTube can see them, but Facebook's, they're not all in the picture yet. And then, you can leave them like they are, embellish them. I'm pulling the twine out. Thanks, Terry. Thank you, Jen. You can wrap. Sorry. There was a glitch. We can wrap some twine, tie some twine around them, or put a ribbon or a bow on them, or leave them just like that. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Christy. All right, y'all. So there are our new pumpkin cutouts in transfer. Everything you see is going to clean up with just plain old water. The transfers all the way to the tools. And another time, we will use the other part of the transfer on the back side and do the cute Halloween. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Tammy. All right, Mary. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. I'm always late to my meetings. Everybody knows. If you know me, I am late. That's just all there is to it. It's part of my personality. I can start out 3 hours ahead of time and I'm still late. So, thanks, Lori. Thanks, Sharon. Night, Jen. So, anyways, yeah, I'm always late. And I have short-term memory loss, so I always forget things. Anyways, have a wonderful night. We'll do some more cute little projects. I might be on tomorrow night. I don't know. I haven't talked to Scott. I think we're going somewhere Friday night. But he's asleep. He's been working too much. Thank you, Juanita. All right, y'all. So I'll post. I'll let you know whether I'm coming on tomorrow or Friday or both or whatever. So have a wonderful night. Stay safe. If you are not my VIP group, we have 3 more days of sales before the huge birthday bash sale is over. So make sure if you're not in there, comment VIP and get in the group. It's free. All right, y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.